Hey everybody, welcome to the Innovators Mindset MOOC. We're really excited to be offering this as an IU class alongside George Couros' set up MOOC for this. And a MOOC is something that is all online and open to the public, so a lot of people across the globe are going to be participating in this. So I'm excited to see all the different writing and the different perspectives from educators all over the place. So we're going to be housing our district's blogs in Google Sites. So I wanted to kind of introduce you to the page, make sure everybody knew what was expected for our course load work, and see if you had any questions. So pretty soon, if you haven't already been invited to this site, you'll notice that there's a welcome page that just kind of outlines really quickly the dates, the link to the actual MOOC site, which will take you there in just a bit, a list to make sure that you've checkmarked off what you need to get started. And then at the very bottom, there's a calendar showing you all of the different due dates. So you'll notice that our first blog introduction, just to make sure everybody is good with getting on the site, they can post okay, is due by this Monday. It's just to introduce yourself, very short and sweet. And then you'll see when the YouTube live sessions are, et cetera, et cetera. So let's kind of walk you through again, making sure you have everything you need. If you haven't already, please go ahead and buy a copy of the book. There's a link to the Amazon text right here. And then you also need to have signed up for the MOOC, the actual one George Couros is hosting. So when you click on there, it'll ask you for your email address, your first and last name, and that's all you need to do. Everybody by now probably has signed up on My Learning Plan. And if you haven't, do make sure that once you get a copy of the book, you take a picture of the book with you with the book some way, and do the hashtag, and that'll enter you into a prize drawing that's going to be going on in the first week or so. If you have Facebook, join their Facebook group. I joined it the other day, and there's a lot of really great resources and conversations going on. Of course, if you're not on Facebook, that's okay. We'll all share with you if anything is being missed, I'm sure, with email and Twitter. And then last but not least, make sure that you've pulled up the Innovators Mindset YouTube channel and you've subscribed to it. So what that looks like, is when I click on the YouTube link, you'll notice because I've already subscribed, that's checked off for me. So you want to click that button so it has a check. And then every time there is a YouTube live event, you're going to come here. If anything changes with that, like a link changes, I'll make sure I update the blog. But this looks to be the place that we're going to be to watch the live videos. This will also be where you can watch the videos if you can't attend them live. And also, I think we shared with this before, but if you click on the first link for the IU info and breakdown of work, you'll see a link to their podcast, which I think is really cool. So a lot of cool different ways to get the information that you need. So again, Sunday and Mondays, it seems to be it just differs between the week when the YouTube live session is, but it looks like it's sometimes Sunday, sometimes Monday, but always at 7:00 for us. There will be Twitter chats every Wednesday night. So if you have not done a Twitter chat with us using TweetDeck, make sure to get set up. You need a Twitter account. So make sure you know your login information. And then on the left side of the screen, there's the how-to to get you set up to follow that hashtag. Weekly blogging, you'll need to, again, make sure your intro is due by this Monday, short and sweet. But then after that, George Couros kind of outlined prompts for us to use week by week. So because we're doing an IU, I went ahead and just designated Fridays to be our deadline and Monday to be the deadline to comment on to post. So the first official week 1 prompt, kind of based on your thoughts, the readings, the YouTube video, like everything we're learning about in week 1, you can pick one of the prompts to respond to. He did also encourage, like, if you need to go beyond the prompt and respond any way you can, that is cool too. We're just going to stick with our IU course guidelines of any writing is 500 words or less to get your point across. And you're going to be blogging on your page. So if you've never blogged on Google Sites, there's another area on here that says how to post and comment that you can look at. But you're going to just be working within wherever your name is and doing all of your blog posts on there. So how are other people going to be able to see your work? If you saw on the home page, there was a link to the MOOC right here. And I just want to take you there really quickly. So I already went ahead and submitted our blogs to the list. So you'll see that in a second. But if you go to the site and click on participant blogs, There's a ton on the list. They did this in the fall. I guess they had the MOOC going. So this is round 2. And so you want to skip past anything that was from 2016. And I think we're looking for February 2017 and onward. It'll just take a while to get to the bottom. Whoop, went a little too far. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, you'll see 215. So this is kind of like starting the list. So this list will grow. I guess there were 2,000 or so participants last time. So I'm excited to see how many there will be this round. And you'll notice, yeah, I went ahead and just put in all of our information for people. So you don't have to worry about that. Moving on from there, again, if you have any other questions about using Google Sites or making sure that you have everything you need during the week, check back to this blog page, look at the calendar, make sure that you can get on, and let's have a really great time learning. I'm excited to read this book with all of you guys. And again, make sure you have in our calendars our one face-to-face meeting April 5th after spring break. Thanks, guys.